Are you looking for the latest trend in today's home furnishings? Well, then don't go away, because coming up next is the For Your Home Show, and we're right here at the High Point Furniture Market, the biggest furniture show in the world.
When we're making our windows and doors, and even when we're not, Pella is helping to protect our environment in communities across the country through forest stewardship, pollution prevention, waste management, and other green initiatives. Not only because it's good for business, but because it's the right thing to do. And frankly, it's just part of the way we've always done things. Because at Pella, we believe we're not just making windows and doors for houses, we're making them for the people who live inside. Pella, viewed to be the best.
Isn't this showroom absolutely spectacular? It's one of over 2,000 different exhibits that are here at the High Point Furniture Market. It's the largest home furnishing show in the world. 188 buildings comprised with beautiful home decor items. Now, over 85,000 people will tour this show, bringing to you the greatest home accent pieces that they can find. Now, we have over 12 million square feet to tour, and I'm going to be your guide. We're going to see what's the latest trends here at Market. So, we got a busy day. Let's get started. Inner Hall. It's always my first stop every time I come to Market, because this is where you're going to find great little boutique designers, all the latest trends, and it'll really give you a feel for what you're going to see as you move through all the buildings. So, let's go find out what today's youngest, most hip designers have in store for us.
What I've done with this collection for Matsuoka is tried to celebrate their exquisite craftsmanship. They have the most exotic timbers I have ever seen anywhere in the world, and I wanted to develop pieces that showed off not only their expertise but the fine quality and the rare nature of all the timbers. So I've collected together different influences: Oriental, English, French, Japanese, African, and tried to come up with something which is quite eclectic but also very appropriate to modern living. I've also tried to introduce some very soft lines to contrast the hard rectilinear lines that we see everywhere in the modern collections, and give something which is perhaps a little more interesting and has a bit more energy than we're used to in furniture. I wanted the furniture to reflect the arts and techniques that they have and excite people. So what we have at Market this time is a whole new collection of colours. We've introduced a beautiful smoked bird's eye maple, which I've contrasted with the pearl japonica in the chrysanthemum cabinet, which has the wonderful inlay. We've also extended our sycamore collection into two new finishes of sycamore in mink finish and also in charcoal, which is in the bubbles table at the front of the showroom. We're also showing a couple of new pieces by a new designer, Stephen Gormley, this collection. Art in crystal, which is just amazing, and his technique is the best in the world for producing crystal, and I think it complements what we've been doing here. Our colour palette is perhaps a little sexier, a little darker. We've introduced tangerine as an accent, and partnered that with mink and with the smoked finishes, which give it a bit more oomph and a bit of contrast. I'm also looking at highlighting it with a tiny touch of hyacinth here and there, which just brings in something a little more delicate, a little more feminine, and of course the classic cream and black in both the lacquer and the pearl japonica, which I think looks wonderful.
Surgitory collection is actually based originally from Belgium, Marseille, Belgium. I got here 12 years ago in the States, and my office is now in Brussels and in Miami. Surgitory collection exists about working with different materials, such as natural materials with bones, black horn. We work a lot with leathers from Italy, embossed iguana leather, we do croc leather, we do shagreen leather. Also, we work with actually what you oversee there. It looks like branches, but basically it's a kind of a metal piece. So we work with artists, people that really work together with our company, with myself too, and get the organic look a little bit into the collection. So what you